Hey everybody, this here is a video about Ron Newt and his connection to Michael and Joe Jackson, as well as the story he was due to tell just before he mysteriously passed. Now let us start from the beginning. Ron Newt, father and manager of his three sons who were in the R&B singing group the Neutrons. This was twin 15-year-old boys Ronnie and Bobby and their 10-year-old brother Johnny. The story goes there was a showcase for Jackson Records which was owned by Joe Jackson at the Roxy where the Neutrons performed. That same night, Michael, Janet, and LaToya attended the showcase and gave a thumbs up to the Neutrons, which led to them getting a call from Joe Jackson. This led to the signing of Ron's son to Jackson Records. The boys would have a hit song with My Heart Beats For You. While spending time at the Encino Ranch with Joe Jackson, Ron Newt would discover that he and Joe were actually cousins.
Later on, Michael was being charged with the whole child molestation thing. Mm-hmm. And you actually got dragged into this.
Yeah, a friend of mine told National Inquiry that he knew some family that knew the Jacksons. And they called me on the phone and asked me to come to the hotel. Now, me being a player from the Himalayas, I said, I'm going to go and see what they're talking about so I could take the information back to Mike and Johnny Cochran. So I go down and I said, yeah, what's happening? So they said, yeah, well, I said, well, what I'm here for? I said, I'm here to help Michael. Oh, he said, oh, no, that ain't what we want with you. We heard it that your boy spent nights at the house. We want to know if Michael tampered with him. I just picked him up or touched him in any kind of way. If he did, we got $200,000 for you. I said, huh? I had just got out of prison. I said, man, I can't do that. Can't tell no lie like that. I ain't doing that. He said, you show what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw a check up, a contract up, and I'm gonna show you we're finna give you $200,000.
In Volume 1 of Let the Truth Be Told, it was spoken about how there was a witch hunt against Michael and there was people out to scam against him. This would be no different as there was no truth to the claims against him, and the National Enquirer only wanted a nasty story to print, being that slanderous material on the news of Michael Jackson would have generated millions of sales, which was way more than they offered to pay Ron Newt. Ron wasn't a fool to agree to get involved in this lie that they were trying to print, especially being that that was another lie the public generated to make him look like a sexual predator. In March 2019, that's after the premiere of Leaving Neverland, Ron Newt would reach out to activist documentary filmmaker Tariq Nasheed about more info regarding people connected to Oprah Winfrey, attempting to get information from him about Michael Jackson allegations. But again, he would refuse to slander Michael for false stories, being that he knows Michael didn't do any of this stuff. During a live stream, Tariq Nasheed reveals that Ron Newt mysteriously passed away just as he was about to speak to Tariq on Tariq's platform.
My man Gooch, shout out to Gooch. He's clicked in with Gooch. So Gooch was trying to reach out to me since Saturday. I wasn't getting his messages though. And it was almost frantic. Like Ron was trying to get in touch with me. Oh, go ahead, Jim. Ron was trying to get in touch with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have cars,
because Ron was coming down to LA. Ron talked about how the National Enquirer offered him $200,000 to lie and say that Michael Jackson touched his kids because his children, the Neutrons, they were signed to Michael Jackson's label when they were kids. Ron turned the money down. He wasn't down with that. And you know, with all this stuff going on about Michael Jackson, Ron was coming down to LA. I think he was going to do something with Vlad, but he wanted to get with me first. He was trying to reach out to me first because he wanted to be on my broadcast first. and share some stuff. And what Ron wanted to tell me, according to my brother Gooch, Ron was recently offered more money from people connected with Oprah to tell more lies on Michael. It's the first time y'all hearing this, and this is what was being relayed to me. This was all happening this week. Yesterday, Ron mysteriously died. Ron died yesterday. Ron died yesterday, and we calling around, and nobody even knows the cause of death, man.
This would be the second time, as you guys can see, that someone has tried to offer Ron Newt money in exchange for any information regarding any allegations against Michael Jackson. This was done by people tied to Oprah Winfrey, and it's weird that Ron Newt actually passes away just before he's to reveal this information to Tariq Nasheed. This is something to think about, guys. There's something going on here, and I don't know what it is, but I just say keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and keep praying. There could be something potentially larger at play here with all that's going on surrounding this film, but who knows for sure. But this was something that I felt the need to share with you guys, and this is not it. Please continue to like, subscribe, and comment on these videos as more content is coming, and I'll keep you guys updated as much as possible on anything related to the cause of Michael Jackson being innocent. Take care, everybody.